welcome back to my channel, to another video. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about how to get more Instagram followers. Now I know I haven't got loads and loads of followers myself, you know, I haven't got hundreds of thousands of followers, but I do have 10.2k. Woo! I opened up my Show a Life. It wasn't Show a Life back then, it was called something else. But I opened that up about 1.5 years ago, but I wasn't very active on it, so it's only been the last 6 months where I've really concentrated on it and I've built it up. I mean, in 6 months I've got 10,000 followers, so I think that's pretty good. Today I'm just going to show you some of the strategies and the things that I do in order to get more followers. So if you are lacking followers and you're looking to get some more followers, then you can try the tips and tricks that I do to get more followers. So the first thing that I've got to say is don't buy any followers. Now you can easily find on the internet buy followers for $10. Just don't do it. It's not worth it because they're just inactive followers. So they'll follow you and probably a lot of them will just unfollow you because they're not real accounts. So Instagram and YouTube, if you do it on YouTube as well, then they just find all these bots and they just kick them off Instagram anyway. So then you won't have got what you paid for, and even if you do manage to keep those followers that you did purchase, you're still not going to get likes from those followers on your photos because they're just inactive. So I can always tell when someone's purchased a lot of followers because their likes don't match up to how many followers they've got. So I've got 10,000 followers and I range from about 500 to 1,300 likes per photo, but I've seen a few people that have got 60,000 followers and then they've got 500 likes on a photo, so that doesn't add up to me really. So don't buy any, work hard, do it yourself. Okay, the first tip is to change your Instagram to a business profile. A lot of people do a private Instagram, but if you want a lot of followers, you're not going to be found if you are a private account. So change your Instagram to a business profile, and it's really good because Instagram give you a lot of analytics. So you can see who's following you, what gender they are, where they're from, what country. It shows you the best time that they're online so that you can post that time. And it gives you so many more options. It shows you your impressions and your engagement. So it's a really, really good strategy because you can just go through it and break it down and just try and work your Instagram around the analytics and the followers that you have already. Number 2 is have a niche. Now I don't specifically have one niche. I know a lot of people say you should have a niche, one niche to start with, and then you can just expand as you get bigger. But I've got about 3 niches, maybe more. I do fitness, art, and basically just my lifestyle. So they're my 3. I don't suggest you have any more than 3 really. Just have 1, 2 or 3 and then you can expand from there. And then following on from the niche, number 3 is follow people that are in your niche. So I follow a lot of fitness models, fitness people, but follow people that have got a lot more subscribers, a lot more followers than you. So I follow a lot of fitness models that have got 1 million followers or 300,000 followers. So I just tend to follow a lot of high profile people. It is really good if you follow people within your niche and not just follow anybody. So if you don't like Justin Bieber, don't go follow Justin Bieber. If you like art, follow a lot of artists and a lot of art pages. So don't just follow the actual people, follow pages. So I follow like art pages, fitness pages, other lifestyle bloggers and vloggers. So just do that, follow loads of them, and you'll be surprised because some of them will follow you back. Now I know you hear this all the time, but number 4 is about consistency. Consistent photos is a must. You cannot have a business Instagram and want to get more followers and more likes and not be consistent in your photos. You should try to post once a day. I wouldn't suggest posting more than 3 times a day because people will just feel spammed and they'll probably just unfollow you. So do 1 a day. I don't go more than 2 days without posting. So if I've just been busy and I've not had time, then I don't go over 2 days. I will post on the 2nd day. Just be consistent with your posting of your photos. Number 5 is, of course, you have to have quality photos. No one likes seeing pixelated photos, blurry photos. You have to have a really, really good photo. I know that's obvious, but it has to be said. You don't have to buy all these expensive cameras. Just do it with your phone, but just make sure that the photo is a lovely photo and that you're proud of it. Post photos that you're proud of and you're proud of showing them to the world. And if you like them, then I'm sure other people will like them, but just make sure that they're really good quality. Number 6 is make sure that you are active, constantly active on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. I know that's very bad to say, but the more active you are, the more the Instagram bump you up on the explore page. So I comment on loads of photos, I like a load of photos, and I just do this all day. And now that I've been commenting for at least 6 months on these big fitness models that have got millions of subscribers, a lot of them now are liking my photos, commenting on my photos, and we're just interacting with each other, and that's just amazing. So the more that you comment, you will get noticed. The ratio to likes to comments, you don't get as many comments. So if you're commenting on a certain person every single time they post, you'll get noticed, and then hopefully they should drop by your page. So just make sure you're active. The more active you are, you'll be favoured by Instagram, and they will bump you up, because if you go on the explore page, you see a lot of random people, and you will end up on there. So the more active you are, the better it is, because you'll get noticed more. Number 7 is hashtags. Hashtags are really important. I know a few people that don't like doing hashtags, and they just put a couple and they're like, ugh, no, don't like hashtags. But Instagram give you a option of doing 30 hashtags, and I think I do all 30. Why not? You know, they're giving you this ammo, so why not take everything that they're offering to you? If you was given £1 million, you're not just going to take half of it, you're going to take it all, and it all adds towards your visibility on Instagram. But if you do choose hashtags that are really, really popular, say where they've got 3 million photos on there, then obviously you're going to be swamped, because people are using those hashtags because they're much more popular. So your photos are going to disappear in those big ones. So to start with, I suggest that you just choose hashtags that have got less. So say like 15,000, 20,000. Let's say if you use the hashtag summer, if you go on hashtag summer, it's got 359 million posts. Now that is a lot. So if you go on recent or top, it's going to be so difficult for you to stay there and for people to find you, because there's obviously millions and millions of people using hashtag summer right now. So if you're on recent, you're just going to be swamped all the way down to the bottom, because a lot of people are posting. Whereas if you choose something that hasn't got a lot of posts, say 20,000, then you will be on the recent and people will be able to find you. So to start with, you should just use those. I do use big ones and most popular ones. So it's all about trial and error. You can also have a mixture, have some real popular hashtags, and then just use some that have just got 20,000 posts, and just see how many likes and visibility that you get. Number 8 is your bio. Now your bio is really important, because when people click on your profile, this is the first thing that they see, is what you've wrote on your bio. You don't want it just to be blank. I've seen a lot of profiles where it just doesn't say anything, it's just blank at the top. So if you see mine, I've got hearts on there, my UK flag where I'm from, and it's got the join me on YouTube camera snappity thing, it's got a link to my website, it's got mum of 2, it's got a lot of information, it's got a lot of information about me and about what I do. So you should have that in your bio, make it as interesting as you can. I've also got a quote on there that I love: life shouldn't be ordinary, it should be extraordinary, because then it just tells people who you are and what you're about, and it's really important. Number 9 is captions. Captions are important as well, because although a lot of people do initially go to the photograph, which is what I do, if I like a photograph and it catches my eye, then I will read that caption. You want to be writing a lot in your captions that means something. You can write about your day, you can write quotes. I do a mixture of those. So I treat my caption now as like a blog kind of thing, because I do my blog. Obviously it's not a big caption that I do, I just say what I'm up to in the day, whether I'm going to be filming, whether it's a nice day, whether I've gone to the beach or Shropshire or something like that. But whatever I'm doing, I'll put it on my caption. I always say to everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. I also ask questions. I say, what are you doing today? Do you like this? Do you like that? And then it entices people to comment on your photo. Number 10 is interaction. You have to have interaction with your fans. Now, if you're not going to comment back to the comments that you get on your photos, if you're not going to speak to any of these followers, they will unfollow you. So it's really important that if someone comments on your photo, you have to reply back. You have to like it and reply back, because then they're like, oh my god, they replied. So then it will make them have a relationship with you, and that's what you want to build. You want to build a relationship with your followers, so then they stay your followers. They don't leave and find somebody else that will comment back to them. So that's a really important one. Number 11 is IG stories. It is a good feature. A lot of people notice your stories. Stories are like a vlog really. It's just throughout your day you do stories, so if you're where you are, about your food, about just your life really, whether you're on holiday. It's a really good new feature that I really like. I'm always doing IG stories. Get good filters and good features on there, and add text on there as well, so it's a really awesome feature that you should use. And the last one, number 12, are promotions. Now once you're a business profile, you can promote your photo. I think they go from about £1 per day up to probably, if you do promote a photo, then Instagram will show it to a lot more people. Your impressions will go up and your interactions will go up. Now for a few days I have experimented with this. So I will be doing a video about the promotions on Instagram and whether it's worth it. So you could always give that a go. But if you want to see how well it went with me, then you have to watch my next video. If you apply all these strategies and tips and the tricks that I've showed you today, you will get more followers, but you have to keep doing it. You can't just do it for one day. You have to be consistent and keep doing it every single day. Work hard and you'll see the results very quickly. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already, and don't forget to click on the little bell and you'll be notified when I next upload. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.